Welcome once again to my weekly show, my Thought Tips. So this is your host, Daman Dev Sood. I'm going to be making a century of these shows soon. Technical glitch sorted out. The topic that I picked up today may appear to be too simple, too old, already done and dusted. We make such statements incident reporting. Trust me, as we move forward, you will realize there's still a lot to do in this. And I'm saying enhancing incident reporting in order to strengthen a risk culture in the organization. So the topic talk is linked with risk and resilience. Incident reporting is a critical component of risk management. That's first point to be admitted. It helps organizations identify, address, and mitigate risks. Simply, this is what risk management is. But there are challenges like fear, lack of awareness, and unclear definitions which hinder effective reporting. If we don't report, we will not be able to manage. The first step, the identification itself is a big challenge. There are many sources. One is by reporting also. First point is to understand what is an incident and what is not. A journey about risk management, risk reporting, incident reporting starts from here. And many organizations have not paid much attention to this. Any undesirable event is an incident. For example, fire in the office. Undesirable event. Or unplanned events. For example, machine breakdowns. Incident to be reported. Or even missed events. For example, absence of a key personnel. So the term that we use in organizations is near miss. Even those are incidents and those need to be reported. It may be a financial fraud which may be detected. So your antennas must be up and your employees are your best antennas. Please look at them, observe them, take inputs from them, talk to them, listen to them. But any routine or planned event is not an incident and that should not be reported as a risk in incident reporting. For example, a scheduled maintenance of the equipment or an approved leave is not an event, is not an incident. I go up to the extent of giving an example. Anything that has become part of your business, BAU, is not an incident, is not to be reported. For example, almost all organizations may have a policy towards anti-bribery, anti-corruption, where it might have been laid down that a gift of a certain value, up to a certain value, is acceptable to be given or to be received. Assume this is $100. So this is our BAU. Giving and accepting $100 gift is okay. This is not to be reported. But we need to go deep into this. It's always good, my advice, to put a higher end cap also to this activity. For example, in a year, we will allow gifts to be given to the tune of $10,000. So if we pass 10,000, that's an incident to be reported. Before that, it's BAU, do not report. Much better situation, bring it closer to near miss. Someone should be monitoring what worth of gifts have already been given in this year. The moment that value reaches $9,000, the cap is $10,000. The moment the value reaches 9,000, a bulb should flash. This is a near miss. We should start looking into this immediately, that a stop has to be made. Business as usual activities that do not pose risks are not incidents not to be reported. Let's have a look at the challenges also in this journey. Lack of awareness that people do not know what qualifies as an incident, and that's why I have spent a couple of minutes in the beginning on qualifying an incident. Or fear of reactions, repercussions, concern about blame or disciplinary action. When people do not report, there may be multiple other reasons also falling in one of these three categories: lack of trust, that employees believe reports are ignored. I find something wrong in the company, but I do not report. I see someone doing it. I know someone is doing it. I do not report because first, she may be a good friend and I stand to lose a good friend if I report. So I don't report. Or she may be my senior. So I'm scared, worried, and I do not report. Third is I do not know how to report and whom to report. Fourth is when people have this feeling which gets developed over the time that reports are ignored. I reported, nothing happened. So it doesn't matter to this organization. And the moment your employees develop this feeling, that's a bad day for you. Fourth, I was saying non caring attitude. It does not matter to me. It's someone else's job. Why should I do? My job is safe. I'm getting my salary. Another important point is to know this when to report an incident, and simple response answer is whenever it happens, when it happens, or when it is noticed, even if it's a near miss, or even if it's delayed. An incident happened, passed unnoticed, even if it comes to your notice after 6 months, please do report it. Whether it had any impact, negative impact, or whether that impact also has been taken care of, but still report it if it has come to your notice. So I say delayed notice of an incident is also required. But why should we report? People need to understand this also because it provides us incidents that provide us learning and improving opportunities and help prevent future incidents. So we should be creating a database, knowledge base, so that in future, if something similar happens, we know what happened, what did we do, and we are efficient. By the way, the attempt will be that it does not happen again. Reporting also helps us to set accountability, highlights process gaps, as well as who was responsible, who has missed his or her responsibility or duty. And the third point is the benefit of reporting incidents. It also develops transparency in the organization, builds trust in risk management process. One point that I said, I reported in the past, it didn't make any difference. One risk is my attitude, not caring, normal irresponsibility. The other is the organization's attitude also, which we call culture And I'll spend some time on this point also. Developing a culture of reporting incidents. And this talk actually is all about that. When we do all these activities, first we understand, and then we take some actions that I will soon talk about. Then we are developing a culture of risk reporting. These are those actions coming up. How to improve incident reporting. Some suggestions from me. Close the feedback loop. Acknowledge receipt of reports. Provide updates on action taken and share outcomes and improvements. What happened? Which will include how much did we lose in terms of either money or a reputation or any other area. Also, what actions did we take? What improvements have been made? I wouldn't mind naming, shaming that box. Publish transparent reports. Second point I'm saying to improve incident reporting. Share data on a reported incident. Track resolutions and lessons learned. This lessons learned also is important. Mostly these remain lessons recorded. So we need to talk about these. Various mandates and guidance about operational resilience talk about lessons learned exercise. The term has changed. It's not lessons learned anymore. Expectation there is that we conduct lessons learned exercises, which means whatever is learned as you document it, then people sit together, discuss this, and make improvements. Then only it is lessons learned. And the point third in publishing transparent reports is promote accountability with real world examples. Real world means your own organization also. If someone was responsible, please name. You may like to go slow. At least publish the report that someone did make some mistake, knowingly, unknowingly, actions taken, impact on us, and if that person has been penalized or removed, even if you do not want to name him or her yet. But someday I'll recommend even naming. Third point I'm saying is highlight success stories. Recognize employees who help prevent major risks. Example, this may be a communication. John reported faulty shelving, preventing a major accident, saving $50,000 or any amount in any currency, your currency. Bring your reward scheme with close to risk reporting, incident reporting. Promote this culture of accountability. Encourage incident reporting as a responsibility, not just an option. Set example as top management and as senior management, as management of the company. Do it yourself also. Foster a non-punitive environment to make employees feel safe reporting issues. You may have to make some changes in your processes. You may have to create new processes. You may have to bring in some tools also to build up this faith and making people feeling safe to report. That my name will not be disclosed. That whistleblower policy process arrangement tool that many organizations have implemented is close to this point. And conduct anonymous surveys to gather honest feedback. See that your name will not be disclosed. But use those reports and come back to the employees. Then they will have trust in you, in your processes, in your tools and technology. Very important point. Tie reporting to organizational goals. If you are able to do this, then I'm supposed to live to this, just like the vision values of the company. Link incident reporting with the goals. For example, you could pass on this type of a communication that reporting incident helps to safety, compliance, and operational efficiency to achieve a resilience. So, Daman, we are expecting you to, asking you to, authorizing you to, making you responsible to report incident so that we become a resilient organization, which is one of the goals we have kept for ourselves. Or low accidents, no accidents, zero fatalities are some goals that we have kept for ourselves, for which reporting incidents of all types, real, near misses, past, is required, is important. Now people will understand and will start doing this. This is how you're developing a culture of risk reporting, incident reporting. Coming to the closure of talk, people need to be trained, and this has to be a regular process. It may appear incident reporting is decades old. We are now talking of BCM, excellence, resilience, operational resilience, organizational resilience, but all those are dependent on this. So this is not to be forgotten. This is required to be reminded again and again, starting from the points, recognizing the incident, then encouragement, having that faith, courage to report, supporting processes, tools, etc., and coming back to me. If you take inputs from me and you do not come back to me, I will next time not provide inputs to you. This is human psychology. You must understand this. With respect to training and awareness, I am recommending using posters also. These are some samples I have created quickly using AI. So we know there are some corrections to be made here. But looking at this, your creative team will get an idea. That's the idea behind showing these, even if there are some mistakes here. So importance of incident reporting, and all incident must be reported. That's the message to be given in this poster. It is safe to report and report all incidents. I'm showing about 6 posters. You can report without disclosing your name. Use our helpline or helplines, whether it is phone or email or some tool, external phone line, whatever it is, you can add those also. So as I said, these are to generate some ideas in your minds for your creative team. If there is smoke, there is likely to be a fire, report it. This is towards preempting those near misses, something that could become a risk or an incident. Smell it, report it. Simple message. You know it, you report it. Clear message. Once again, very simple and effective, but effective. The last one, I've just developed few using AI with a disclaimer that there are mistakes in these. So the attempt is to give some ideas to you and to your creative team. By reporting incidents, you contribute to a safer workplace and a resilient organization. You could actually pick up the real goal from your organization for your organizations to put in this poster and use these. In the past, clients have involved me, engaged me in creating awareness campaigns for BCM. So it could be for resilience, it could be for incident reporting, it could be for risk management. I'll be happy to do that. Creating emails, newsletters, articles, posters, and even standees. If you need any help, please get in touch with me. If you have any questions about this topic that I covered today, incident reporting, or resilience as a whole, please feel free to get in touch with me and I'll be happy to respond. Logging off from my weekly show, my top tips every Wednesday, 9:30 a.m. IST. This is your host, Daman, with an appeal to those who are in Delhi, especially today, Delhi state elections, please go out and exercise your authority. We look for roles, responsibilities, they are authorities also. We look forward to our rights, but equally important are duties. So, once again, please go out and cast your vote. I'll be doing that soon. Thank you very much. Look forward to seeing you next Wednesday also. Bye bye.